Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to be showing you how to graph data. So we have our data table right over here. You can see it over here. So we're going to be using plotting 0, 0, 15 on the x, 0 on the y, and then 24 on the x, 48 on the y. Okay, and when we look over here, our directions say place the coordinate points x, y on the graph. And our 0, 0 came off of our data table, 15, 0, and 24, 48. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is go to your shape tool here, choose circle. We're going to bring it in, and that's way too big, so I'm going to make it much smaller. I'm going to change the fill color to green so it coordinates. And see how it has these boxes around it? Boxes? I'm going to hit Control C and then Control V, Control V. That makes dots the same size. So my first dot is going to go to 0, 0. So I'm going to go to 0 on the X and 0 on the Y. So that's all the way over here. So it went here, that's 0, 0. And now my next dot is going to go to 15 on the X and 0 on my Y. So it's right here. And now my last dot is going to go to 24 on my X. Here's 24, but 48 on my Y, so that's up here. And so on my Y, it counts by fives, see? So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And so 45 is this line right here, so 48 is about in between. Now I need to grab my coordinate points. I'm going to hit copy, and I want to Velcro them in where they belong. So now I'm going to be using my arrow keys because it's pretty precise. I'm going to bring them over near my dots. Now the next one's going to be 15, 0. I'm going to highlight that. So I highlighted it, Control C, and then I'm going to hit Control V to Velcro it. I'm going to grab it, and then I can drag it and bring it down, and then fine tune it with my arrows. And last but not least is my 0, 0. I'm going to highlight that, copy, Velcro. I'm going to resize that box and then grab it and bring it down over here next to my 0, 0. So now I've placed my coordinate points on the graph, but I need to connect the dots using a line tool. So I'm going to go over here, select line, and I want to get on this dot. Yes, the bottom tab doesn't connect, so I want to connect it here. When I bring it to the shape, so close to being straight. There we go. I don't like how thin it is, so I'm going to go up here and make it like an 8-line way. Excellent. Now I need another line. I'm going to highlight this dot. Okay, and the other one's down here. I'm going to grab the tail of it. And bingo, when I get it on this dot here, see how it has all these dots around it? It's lovely connected. So now my dots are connected. Now we need to explain what's happening. So that's what we're going to do here in the data summary. So what I notice is when the frogs get 0 days of UV light, there are no deformed frogs. When they have 15 days of UV exposure, still no deformities. We had